What's up, you guys? Today is April 25, 2024. Today is a special experiment for me. I am going to make my workout a test of insoles in barefoot shoes. I'm 55 years old, and my entire life growing up in Hawaii, I have run around and mostly existed barefoot and shirtless, all right? So this is just the way I've rolled for 55 years. But over the last few years, I've been getting progressively worsening ankle, knee, hip, back, even now my shoulders, everything just getting worse. Especially in this last year, year and a half, things have really come to a head for me. So I do know, and many of you might have noticed, I have extremely flat feet, maybe from just growing up without wearing anything. I don't know, genetics, who cares? And I do know that my feet pronate, so they roll inwards when I walk, when I squat. The arches, the inner part of my feet roll inwards like this, and that just overstretches the inside of my ankles, which probably explains why both of them have been very swollen. It almost looks like I have like a congestive heart issue, which I've confirmed I don't, but also outer knee problems, because when this collapses, then you get a diagonal force vector that ends up in the lateral meniscus or lateral area of the knee and all that shit. So my experiment today, I've never ever done this before. I've been very stubborn about using arch supports and orthotics. I've had some pretty negative things to say about them, but that was because I had never actually used them. I've been using these, I have no affiliation, these are just from Walmart, these Air Plus orthotic arch supports, 10 bucks a pair. And this is, I'm partnered with Vivo Barefoot. This is their Modus Strength weightlifting shoe. So I have never actually deadlifted with any kind of assistance orthotic ever. So, but you know, I've been wearing these, and I like this model because it doesn't go the full length of the shoe, so I can use it in Vibram 5 fingers. I can use it in all kinds of shoes. This has been, I can put this in my boots. It goes in real easy. Once again, I have no affiliation with these guys. I just got this 5 days ago at Walmart because it looked like it would work with all my barefoot shoes, okay? So I got that in there. I'm gonna be using a narrow, very narrow stance snatch grip deadlift today. Normally, if I go narrow grip, I'll take a conventional width grip on the bar, but I'm gonna go very narrow and very wide because that will require me to trap, the bar will be as high off the floor as it can be, and when I'm doing this deadlift, it's gonna push me into ankle dorsiflexion, knee flexion, hip flexion, and also challenge different parts of my back, my shoulders, even my neck. So it's going to be a test of a lot of different things, but mostly using the narrow stance snatch grip deadlift to test whether these arch supports prevent me from pronating, because when my feet are close together, they pronate easily. Like when I run, all this. As soon as I go wide stance, toes turned out, I can hide not just a lot of faults in my feet, but faults in my knees as well. So this pushes me into head first and all that stuff, okay? So I'm gonna start the video, and let's see how these insoles work, okay?